Ariana Grande is revealing an unusual request from her Disney-loving mom. Joan, the Wicked star, 31, got candid about one of her mother's biggest wishes while appearing on the Las Culturistas podcast, hosted by Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers, on Wednesday, November 6. As the trio discussed landmark attractions at Disneyland and Disney World, Grande then shares how her mom repeatedly tells her and her brother Frankie Grande that they have to spread her ashes at the Florida theme park. When it comes to the Disney in Florida, Grande begins, "First of all, we get Cinderella's Castle, which is, also a landmark." She continues, "My mom tells us too often that she wants her ashes sprinkled over it, and I'm like, hey mom, it's Christmas. Do we have to talk about this right now?" And she's like, yeah, you have to make sure that happens." Grande, who has been busy promoting part 1 of her highly anticipated film Wicked, out November 22, recalls her response to her mom's ask, "I'm like, hey mom, I don't wanna make sure that happens." She also points out a rather morbid issue she foresees happening as a result of her mom's plan. "I think there's actors back there working, so you're gonna be sprinkled on people's heads who are like, dressed as Tinker Bell waiting for their cue," she jokes. "Totally, there's like a hotel room in there," Yang adds, referring to the exclusive Cinderella Castle suite. "I've been in there because I performed at the castle one time and I got to change in there, which was really cool," Grande notes. "It's really beautiful and it feels very real." Unfortunately, the Grammy winner's mom's wish will never be fulfilled as it's illegal to spread a loved one's ashes at Disney theme parks. According to a 2018 report from the Wall Street Journal, a Disney rep confirmed that the act of dispersing ashes at any of the parks is strictly prohibited and unlawful. Guests who attempt to do so will be escorted off the property. If ashes were to be discovered on an attraction, the ride then has to close down on account of technical difficulties and a manager has to go through it alone to identify any ashes. According to Wall Street Journal, custodians, who refer to it as a HEPA cleanup, then use an ultrafine vacuum to collect all of the small particles. This hasn't stopped some guests from trying to do it anyway. The most popular final resting places within the parks are flower beds and bushes, Magic Kingdom lawns, outside the park gates, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, the moat underneath the flying elephants of the Dumbo ride, and above all, the Haunted Mansion. According to the outlet, said one custodian, "The Haunted Mansion probably has so much human ashes in it that it's not even funny."